Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing today? I pray you're doing well. I sure do. And welcome to So You Think You Know the Bible, Answer 10. For our Answer 10, our answer, I hope you guys got that one right. Our answer is they always wanted to be like everybody else. Like even the gods, when they go somewhere else, they always wanted to worship those people gods just so they can be like them. God Himself tells them to not do that. But no, they don't want to listen. That's why God destroyed a lot of other nations. God destroyed them, not just because the nation was bad, yes, they were, but because He knows the Israelite, they don't want to worship those people gods. Why? Because they want to be just like those other people. Like the other people have a king, they want to have king as well. Anything the other group of people they see are doing, they want to do that as well. Uh, a perfect example of that is from First Samuel 8. As you can see, if you don't want to read the whole thing, you can just say First Samuel 8, verse 4 till 5. But I'm going to read all of First Samuel 8 to give you a better understanding. Israel demanded a king. Now it came to pass, when Samuel was old, that he made his son judges over Israel. The name of his firstborn was Joel, and the name of his second was Abijah. They were judged in Beersheba, but his son did not walk in his way. They turned aside after Dishonref gain, took bribe, and perverse justice. Then all the elders of Israel gathered together and came to Samuel at Ramah, and said to him, Look, you are old, and your son do not walk in your way. Now make us a king to judge us like all other nations, like all everyone. But the thing that pleased Samuel when they said, Give us a king to judge us. So Samuel prayed to the Lord, and the Lord said to Samuel, Hear the voice of the people in all they said to you, for they have not rejected you, but they have rejected me, that I should not reign over them, according to all the work which they have done since the day I brought them up out of Egypt, even to this day, with which they have forsaken me and served other gods, so they are doing to you also. Now therefore, heed the voice, hear the voice, however, you shall solemnly forewarn them, and show them the behavior of a king who will reign over them. So Samuel told all the people the word of the Lord to the people who asked him for a king. And he said, This will be the behavior of a king who will reign over you. He will take your sons and appointed them to his own chariot, and to be his horsemen, and some will run before his chariot. He will appoint captain over his thousands, and captain over his fifties. Will set some to plow the ground, and reap his harvest, and some to make a weapon for war, and equipment for his chariot. Basically, they're gonna make slave of them and put them as warriors to get killed. He will take your daughters to be perfumers, cooks, and bakers. He will take the best of your field, your vineyard, and your olive grove, and give them to his servant. He will take a tenth of your grain and your vintage, and give it to his officers and servant. Basically, taxing. And he will take your male servant, your female servant, your finest young man, and your donkey, and put them to his work. He will take a tenth of your sheep, and you will be his servant. And you will cry out in that day because of your king, whom you have chosen for yourself. And the Lord will not hear you in that day. Nevertheless, the people refused to obey the voice of Samuel and said, No, but we have king over us, that we also may be like all the nations, that our king may judge us and go out before us and fight our battle. And Samuel heard all the word of the people, and he repeated them in the hearing of the Lord. So the Lord said to Samuel, Hear their voice, and make them a king. And Samuel said to the men of Israel, Every man go to his city. All right. Now, as I was saying also, nowadays we have the same problem in the churches nowadays. Like New Year, I don't know what the name of that church that was playing conservative music, that was playing all those worldly music. I mean, if there's a lot of Christian rap, if you want to put rap, there's a lot of Christian rap music. There's a lot of good Christian rap music. There's bad Christian rap music, but there's good Christian rap music as well. There's a lot of other Christian song you can put. Why does it have to be? I don't know. Everybody want to mingle. Everybody want to do everything. Like Pope Francis just put the whole accepting the LGBTQ just so it can be more open, just so it can be for the world, so the world can be like, you see, we're not that bad. We're just like you. We accept everyone, accept everything, just so they can show that they are just like everybody else. The whole point of us is that we are the light of the world. We should not be like the world. Jesus himself said the salt that loses saltness is just good for 25. We should not be exactly as the world is. The world should know, oh, this guy is a Christian because he does not walk like us. That's the whole point of being a Christian. It's supposed to be different. But hey, the churches nowadays, you can tell if you go to church or if you go to a street club. Everything nowadays is just, it's like, where's God in it? But this really pissed me off. Why? I don't know, but just remember, First Samuel 8, verse 6, he said, but the thing displeased Samuel when Samuel. It should not be First Samuel 8, verse 6, no, it should be First Samuel 8, verse 7. And the Lord said to Samuel, heed the voice of the people in all that they say, for they have not rejected you, but they have rejected me, that I should not reign over them. When you're doing that, I'm not saying you should not love everyone, that's what I'm saying. But when your love is making you to accept and do everything the world is doing, God reject that. So if you go to a church and you can tell the difference between the church and the club, maybe that's a good time to move. All right, taking your time long enough. And the more I talk about it, the more angry I'm getting. So let's leave it at that. See you guys next time. Bye.